Money, money, money. Why is this so important in our life? I know sometimes you feel rich, your pocket is full. But let me ask you this, does that really means you understand money? Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Right at the very beginning, the author drops a golden line. He says, a genius who loses control of their emotions can be a financial disaster. Let us sink in. A genius, someone smart, someone who talented, or someone with all the knowledge in the world. But if they can't control their emotions, financial disaster. Of course, today we're going to talk about Psychology of Money, written by Morgan Housel. Now listen, if you want to change your financial life, wait. Let me say in a simple way. If you want to like a real person with true wealth and financial freedom, you are in the right place. Because once you learn the lessons I am bringing to you here on this channel, you can apply them in your life and change your bold direction towards the right destination. But hey, if that's not what you are looking for, skip that, no problem, and watch anything else you like. For those still here, I must say, and you know what? That single line can flip the way you see the money forever. So you're ready? Let's go.
All right, today we're diving into a book that honestly shook me when I first opened it. The Psychology of Money, written by Morgan Housel. And right in the very beginning, he gives us this golden truth. A genius who loses control of their emotions can be a financial disaster. Now think about that for a second. A genius, someone brilliant, someone who has money, ideas, talent, but if emotions take over, boom, disaster. That line alone could change how you see money. But Morgan doesn't just throw theories at us. No. He begins with a story. And trust me, this story, it sticks. So picture this. He's in college, working as a valet at this fancy hotel in Los Angeles. And there's this one regular guest, a tech executive, a real genius. I mean, the guy invented a key part of Wi-Fi routers back in his 20s. He sold companies, he made millions. He had everything you and I would call success. But here's the twist. His relationship with money, it was childish, insecure, almost stupid. This guy would walk around with a fat stack of $100 bills. I'm talking a brick of cash, several inches thick, flashing it to anyone who would look, bragging about his wealth, loud, drunk, showing off like money was a toy. And then one day, he takes it to another level. He gives one of the hotel staff thousands of dollars and says, "Go buy me some gold coins." So they do. And what does he do with these coins? He and his buddies walk down to the dock and start skipping them across the ocean like rocks, gold coins, into the Pacific. Just for fun. Crazy, right? But wait, it gets worse. Days later, he breaks a lamp in the hotel restaurant. The manager tells him, "Sir, that was a $500 lamp. You'll have to pay for it." And this guy, he pulls out his giant brick of cash, waves it in the manager's face and says, "You want 500? Here's $5,000. Now get out of my face and don't insult me like that again." Now, you're probably wondering, how long can someone live like this? And the truth is, not long. Years later, Morgan found out the man went broke.
Here's the lesson. And this is what sets the entire stage set for this book. Doing well with money has very little to do with how smart you are. It has everything to do with how you behave. And behavior is the hardest thing to teach even to a genius. See, a genius who can control emotions will crash. But ordinary person, yes, with no degree, no fancy background, can actually build wealth if they master few simple behaviors. And that's the psychology of money. And this is where our journey begins. Okay, now you heard the story. Now it's time to talk about what's went wrong in this story. Not about math, but all about behaviors. So what he did wrong and what we do instead here on Money Monkey. What's the catch? Let's talk about this one. Let's take an example. The person who we talk about and also on the other side what we should do, right? Money isn't a trap. For you, treat money like oxygen, not confetti. Chase attention, we chase options. He spent to prove a point, but we save to make choices later. He let emotions drive the car, but we build little roads so emotions sit in the back seat.
That tech genius, he wasn't spending money, he was performing with money. Flashing bricks of cash, skipping gold into the ocean, overpaying just to feel powerful. That's not wealth, that's emotion with a credit limit. These are just a few of the things he did to lead this kind of foolish life.
There are just a few things of the things he did to lead like this kind of a foolish life. Because here's the truth, money is money. It doesn't have soul. It doesn't care. Believe me. If you don't know how to behave with it, money can be a snake. It will bite you hard. But if you know how to treat it well, that same snake will hand you fortune. Remember, that's golden line from Morgan Housel. A genius who loses control of their emotions can be a financial disaster. We don't throw gold into ocean. We throw time back to our future. We must do that. If you're fascinated about making money, if you want to become a unique person in business world, you have to keep this in your mind. This is the oxygen at the beginning of this book as a golden line. Alright, if this hit you, I want you to do two things.
Drop in the comments one tiny habit you'll start today to protect your savings rate. And smash that subscribe and stay locked in because we're doing the whole psychology of money journey in short, punchy, life-changing episodes.
This is essay from Money Monkey. Same seat, same energy, new mindset. Until next time, bye bye, everyone.